So guys, we are back to winning ways. Hello guys and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield, and yes, we are back to winning ways after you see the last episode wasn't particularly brilliant, was it, in that episode, but yeah, we're back to winning ways. We bounced back with a 5-1 victory over Watford. A bit of a struggle against Sunderland, 87th minute, it was heading towards penalties, but in the end Pedro came through and got us that goal, so Sunderland, fair play to them, they did really well against us. And then we played Burnley, 2-0 really. I'd expect more maybe because they were 19th in the league. And then this is just insane, 8-1 against Angers. Yeah, I mean, after that performance, the 0-0 where I think we should have won that game. If you look at the amount of attempts that we had, they just literally slammed the door. Obviously at home, they travelled across the channel and came to us, and the Proac Stadium got right behind us, and as you can see, it was kind of similar in shots and stuff, but this time, yeah, we managed to find the back of the net, which is good to see. With Charlie Lawrence picking up a hat-trick, so great to see him. And good old, I'm not even, he's not old, he's young, but Delfim Diaz, our new, up-and-coming Portuguese winger, who we had at the club. He's been in, the under-23s, under-18s and stuff like that. I've decided to give him a chance in the first team, and he's repaid it, as you can see, with some of these, impressive stats that he has got, at the moment, and yeah, he bagged himself a couple of goals. He got himself an assist. He wasn't too far off getting man of the match, but Charlie, with obviously getting that hat trick, just tipped it. Patrick Garver with a couple of assists and they're having a great game. Eric Van Hilt, the youngsters really came to the fore. They came and had a really good game, and Angers there, getting a late goal, a bit of a consolation. We were already 8-0 up at the time, and I can't believe that we actually won that by that scoreline. Maybe 3 or 4, I expect, but 8, we just went for it. Today, we are going to be taking on Wolves and Arsenal. There's no point in doing Europe. We actually have qualified. I'll actually show you that, in fact. There you go. I mean, the game against Roma is obviously going to decide who finishes in top spot, but I kind of felt that if we got a result against Angers, we'd finish in second. We're actually obviously in top spot at the moment after that great win against Roma, but we have to travel to Italy, and we'll see if Roma can obviously scupper our chances of finishing in top spot. The fact that we qualified, I don't really care. It'd be just interesting to see who we get in the next round. But that's for another episode. Like I say, we've got Wolves and we've got Arsenal. Right, so we are I'm all on you, and it's a formation that is kind of attacking I've gone for, rather than going for more defensive. Just because Wolves are sitting above that relegation, I just feel that they might crumble, under us, really going for it. I think if we can bag ourselves maybe a couple of goals, then I can obviously then sit back and then we can protect that, but we'll see how things go. As for them, they are playing a 4-1-2-3 formation, and they've got some decent players in their side, and we've got to be careful. Timo Horn for us is in goal. We got Fred, he's not Fred at all. We got Cruz, Bednarak, Karifi, and then Ollie Clay is our back four. Then we got Dreyer and Ben Clay in the middle, Keener ahead of them. Watkins and Appleby are out on the wings, and Charlie is up top. Right then, let's see how we do in the Midlands. I mean, we've had some run-ins over a few seasons, haven't we, with Wolves? It's kind of been a bit of a mixed bag, hasn't it? I think we're slightly winning on results, but yeah, I don't think that really counts too much. As Chamberlain puts this in, great play there from Horn as he come off his line and picks out of the air. We can maybe get something here with Arifi as we start building things from the back, as Bednarak and Ben Clay play a little bit 1-2. Appleby now surging forward down this right hand side. What can he do? Turns it inside, finds Ben Clay. He chips this one out here to his brother Ollie Clay. Ollie Clay puts it back stick, and that should have been 1-0. Appleby, though, has managed to pick this up, lays it into Dreyer. Great ball over the top here. Has got Charlie Lawrence away, and it's 1-on-1, and he did really well just to, stop him from being able to get the power behind the shot. It's very even so far in regards to how things are going, so we'll see if we can maybe up it a little bit. Played out here to Ollie Watkins now as he surges down, and he's back from his injury, which is great to see. So he's just really trying to get his fitness up, and he's done really well to get past one of the defenders now. Can he stick it in? He can. Appleby, he's got to head that in. That's a great ball in. I know he's under a lot of pressure there, but he's got to head it down. So Felipe Cruz with the throw in here finds Ben Clay's under a bit of pressure, but plays this one all the way across to Arifi inside, picks up the captain Drea out here to Ollie Watkins, goes again to charge it there like defenders, plays this across, he's trying to find Appleby at that far stick, it actually does fall to him, he plays it off to Ben Clay, and that is number 1, no it's not, it's number 2 for the season for him. Great strike into the top corner, Gerrard-esque I'd say, like with like a hit like that, or maybe KDB or something like that. It was a great strike. Just falls nicely down to Appleby, and he just lays this off like and just I think that took like a bit of a it looked like it took a bit of a hit off the back of like the defender there, just to give it a little bit of deflection, but no, it's been counted as his goal. As Ox puts this one in, goes to the back stick, but it's Appleby that just heads this one away, and he's actually found Charlie Lawrence now, and they've not picked him up at all, and he can run here at the back 4 of Wolves as he keeps going forward. Can he pick anyone out? He tried to, yeah, needed to have made that pass rather than trying to take him on. It was a good tackle there from the defender. That was really weird, but it just showed, I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but it showed Wolves 1-1. Now, does this mean that it's like predicted the future and they're going to score from this now? Because it definitely showed Wolves 1-1 as King surges forward. No, it's 1-0. I don't know what happened there, but it definitely showed us like move down the table. And I'm sure on the latest score it said 1-1. I'm going to check that, obviously, when I edit it. So as you can see, it is even. I mean, I think Wolves will be a little bit hard done by. I think it's very, very even in the way that they are playing at the moment. They have actually sacked their manager. Pochettino was the manager of Wolves, and they have sacked him. And I'm not sure if they've actually. I don't think they've replaced him yet. I think it's just caretaker manager in place at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to check that 1-1 sort of kind of thing when I edit it. But anyway, let's get on to the second half. So just letting the boys know not to get too complacent as Ollie Clay puts this one in from the corner. Arifi's trying to get there, but it's come actually back to his centre-back partner, Bednarak. Keena tries something. Bednarak's actually found a bit of space here, and the centre-back just went for it. Wow, he was just like, no one closed him down. I bet they just thought like, well, he's a centre-back, he's not going to hit this, but he got a hell of a strike on this. As you can see here, Keena goes for the initial shot, it bounces to him, and he just like said, no, you just have the ball, you're fine with that. Well, he went, no, I'm having this, bang, top corner, great strike there from Bednarak as he gets his first of the season. So corner ball in from Felipe Cruz as they go for the back stick, not able to get it. It's come to Bednarak. They probably will close him down this time, and they have done. And they managed to actually get away here, and this could be a good counter-attack from Wolves. I think it's like 3-on-1 at the moment, and they played this well. And there's a chance here for Shabani as he plays this in, and yes, they have managed to pull one back. Meriton Shabani has managed to do that, and that was just a quick counter-attack. Just Bednarak was closed down, and they were away. There was like 3 or 4 of them against like one of our players, and yeah, they played the right pass there, and obviously like catches. I mean, Timo Horn wasn't too far away from getting that, but good hit from them, and they're back in this game. So like I say, I'm going to move to this formation, and Ollie Watkins, I mean, he's still just trying to get back from his injury, so he's I think it's fine to take him out and bring Nate Phillips on and make it a back 3 there, and we'll see how things go with this different approach. So a chance here from the corner. It's Ollie Clay sticks this one in. Nate Phillips nearly gets on this one. Bednarak now just lays this off. Plays the ball in. Good ball in, actually. Appleby was nearly on this one. Drea now has picked this one up. Plays it out here to find Keena. Keena lays it back to Bednarak. Clay to Keena. Going to play it out to the wing. He is. Finds Cruz. Cruz now surging out there like, the defenders. Good ball in. Ollie Clay comes in, and the 2 wing backs there playing superbly, and a great header there from Ollie Clay as the left back or the left wing back heads it in from Cruz's late ball in. They just didn't pick him up again. They're sort of like looking at some of our players and thinking these aren't like a threat, but as you can see, Cruz just like picks him out superbly here. Totally unmarked. Great header. Beats the keeper. We're back to our 2-goal advantage. So, different camera angle, bit strange, right above Timo Horn there, but they're playing this out from the back as Bednarak finds Drea. Drea goes right over the top here, and Verskogen, who's only just literally come on, is going to try and get a goal here, but yeah, it was a good save. Or was it a bad shot? We'll see. Yeah. Cruz now with this corner. plays it in, goes to the back stick. Phillips is there, nearly came down for Ben Clay, and that one's just hit away, and that surely is just a good way of just like wasting some time here. I think the 3 points are here. Like I say, we've got a 2-goal advantage. There's only about a minute left as Nate Phillips throws this one in. Lawrence finds the captain, Dreyer now all the way out to O'Hanlon. He just pushed him a little bit wide, and I don't think he's going to be able to get the ball in. He's not, as Orsolini tries to like, surge away. O'Hanlon trying to win the ball back, not able to, and they've like just hit this one a little bit tired from them, but there's a chance here as Keener knocks this one forward, trying to get the ball over the top, but that is it. And as you can see, yeah, it was a very close game in the end, and I think Wolves will probably feel that a draw, they could have maybe got out of that, but yeah, I think we just had a little bit of extra quality to just get past them, and it's showing probably why Wolves are in the position that they are in the league and why we are doing well in the league as well. Like, I think that's what it comes down to. So yeah, great result, puts us into 3rd spot, and like I say, it's close, it's tight, you know what I mean, like one win and you can jump up, and like I say, we've managed to jump up, so looking pretty good in 3rd spot at the moment. But we have got Arsenal to come, and I'm sure they will want to get a result so that they can get themselves back into that sort of top 6 area, like, I'm sure that's where they wanted to be going. Okay then, here is the 2 lineups going into this one with Arsenal. Yes, as you can see, a pretty decent Arsenal side, like they're playing probably a little bit off key, like, you know what I mean, where they are in the league at the moment, but we've had a pretty poor record when it comes to like facing Arsenal. We just haven't been able to get over them. But anyway, we've got Timo Horn in goal, we've got Cruz, Bednarak, Tisserand and Marsden as the back 4. Ollie Clay's out injured. We've got quite a few players that are actually out with knocks and injuries and stuff like that. There's been an international break, you see, and they've came back and they've like got like different like, injuries and stuff. They're not like serious, they're just like enough like not to be able to like put them in for today. Trayer is in the captaincy. He's like in midfield with Nkunku, and Keener is just ahead of them. Watkins and Garber are out on the wings with Charlie Lawrence up top. Now, I've had a few issues with the international break. Some certain players have come to me and said that they're not happy with their game time. That is Richard Wyatt, Patrick Garber. I'm trying to think who else. There's been Bucci is not happy as well. Like, you know what I mean? So those like players have come to me and said that they're not happy with their game time. Also, Jeff Davis has also come as well and said that he would like to play more regularly. So it looks like some of these players I've got to try and like get into the side, or I'm going to have to put them out on loan when the January window comes out, because they literally are not happy with their game time at the moment. And it's difficult when you've got really good players. You want really good players on the bench, but certain players want to be playing more, and it's only 11 places. It's really difficult. And yeah, so had some interesting conversations with some of these players, like, but we've managed to resolve some of them, and hopefully we can move forward. But anyway, let's see how we do against this Arsenal side. So Tim Woods, our former player, is on the bench for Arsenal, and I'm sure he would like to get on and prove that he should not have gone, but he wanted to go. I didn't want to sell him, do you know what I mean? But it looks like Felipe Cruz has already picked up a knock early on in this game, and like I say, players are coming back from international break, and it's affected them. The rain might have a problem, but Nkunku's like intercepted this one, but just couldn't get away with enough power behind the shot, and Leno is able to like just grab that one. Just saying that Cruz has got a tight groin, maybe able to play through it, so I'll keep an eye on that one. Chance here for a throw-in as Marsden throws this one in, but dispossessed Dreyer is by Angel Correa as he surges forward. Oh, what a challenge that is by the captain, and it will still remain in play as Marsden now just lays this off to Tisserand, but pressure though from Arsenal. Timo Horn now just like calms things down, wants to slow it down, finds Bednarak now, and he can maybe get this ball out here to find Garber. He can. Garber, who is the Arsenal fan in our side, will want to try and impress here. And Watkins comes in, and Leno is just able to let that one drift over the bar. So we get into half-time, and it's 0-0 at the moment. Very even. They've got more of the possession. It's kind of how Arsenal play anyway, but shots-wise, not particularly brilliant from both sides, you know what I mean? But games in the past, we've been absolutely battered by Arsenal, so I feel like 0-0 at the moment is actually quite a good result for us. So a chance here from the free kick, and oh, what's happened there? What? VAR clarification... penalty? Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but we've got a penalty as Keener steps up here, and great save there from Leno. Well, bit of drama there, but I didn't even know why there was a penalty. But yeah, Cruz now puts this one back in, and Tierney is able to get this away. Marsden now can't get the ball in. That's been a great opportunity we've had there, and unfortunately Keener, well, It was a good penalty, to be fair. It was just a really good save, wasn't it? Cruz now is still, like I say, you see the injury thing, but I've managed to, I said to him, keep it on. And Watkins went for the volley there. It was a lovely ball in there, and he positioned himself well. But Leno's playing absolutely superb here for Arsenal in goal, pulling off some great saves. Not only the penalty, but another great save there from Ollie Watkins. He gets this ball away here, and that's a great ball from Correa. Hits it on the volley, finds Chiesa. This will be a great goal, but we've got a good goalkeeper as well in Timo Horn. And the two German keepers there are producing some great saves. Madison now with their corner as he puts this one in. Cleared away. Lawrence will get there. What can he do? He's going to try and turn and get away here, but Kieran Tierney's like, no, you're not getting past me. So after Garber coming to me and saying that you want more game time and stuff, he's producing a 6.3. It's not good enough, and this is the reason why you don't get as much game time, because when I'm giving you the opportunities, you're just not grabbing hold of it and taking it with with both hands. And at the end of the day, I can't play you if you're going to produce those performances. So that's the reason why you've come off. Dominguez Quina has also come off with a 6.3. I think that's probably down to the fact that he missed the penalty. So for that reason, Van Hilt and Neto have come on to replace them both. So it looks like it's going to finish 0-0, and it does. So I think it's actually. I'm kind of happy, but not happy, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of happy that we're getting closer to the standard of where Arsenal were and Liverpool, Man United, all these teams like that. I mean, that have absolutely smashed us before, and we're slowly getting there. We can feel that we're knocking on the door of that top six, which is good to see. And I think maybe a draw when you look at the stats and stuff, and I think the way the keepers played, I just do think that's probably actually a fair result when it comes down to it. But yeah, not able to get 3 points. So that leaves us fourth at the end of today's episode, guys. I think that's pretty good. Like I say, it's very close, as you can see, between all the teams. I mean, when you look at all the way down here to, is that Arsenal? To Arsenal. Literally, they're a win away from being sort of fifth, sixth, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's very close, you know what I mean, for the sort of top half of the table. Next episode, I mean, there's no point, like I say, showing you any of the rest of the Europa League matches, because we've already qualified. I might have maybe shown the Roma one just to see who finishes in top spot, but yeah, no. The other thing is, yes, we have got Manchester United again in the Carabao Cup, amazingly. We just can't get away from either them or Liverpool when it comes to the cup, can we? But yeah, we've got them in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. I'll just show you the rest of the draw. We got Derby and Norwich, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Liverpool and Brighton, and we have got like I say, Manchester United. As for the next episode, guys, I'm not entirely sure. It could be Liverpool, to be honest. Maybe Liverpool Bournemouth, because Bournemouth are right up there with us, so that could be possibly the game for next episode. But tune in and you'll find out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. One of those will help the channel, so please go ahead and click that for me. And again, if you are new, yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope this is something that you want to continue watching, and if you do, why not hit that subscribe button and the bell notification as well. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. You have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.